These are the steps to flush the printhead on a UV2400. The first thing we want to do is we want to make sure that we have the carriage unlocked from the capping station. So what you want to do is you want to power your printer in test mode, and then you want to hold down the auto hide key for 3 seconds. That's going to unlock the carriage from the capping station, and you'll be able to push the carriage to the center of the print bed. Then you want to hit the down key to lower the print bed to give you room in order to flush the printhead. Then we want to make sure that we have the printer powered off. You want to make sure that you have the USB cord as well as the power cord unplugged from the printer. That way, if any alcohol spills, it reduces the risk of any electrical component shorting out. The next step, what we're going to do is we're going to grab our 99% alcohol. We're also going to need our syringe with the rubber tubing on the end of it to be able to attach over the printhead post to flush the channel. So what we're going to do is we're going to pour a little bit of alcohol into a container. Okay. Next step, what we're going to do is very gently remove, take your time, removing the damper from the printhead. You very gently want to place that to the side. Be very careful not to press the side button of the damper so no ink spills. Now we're going to fill our syringe with 4 or 5 cc's of 99% isopropyl alcohol. You want to make sure that the syringe is in good working order before you start to flush. Now we're going to very gently place, and sometimes you may have to remove 2 of the dampers so the syringe will fit. So we're very gently going to remove the second damper and place that on the side. Okay, that'll give us a little bit of room to actually place the syringe directly on the printhead post. Now you're going to want to make sure that the syringe is straight up vertical down. You don't want to pinch the tubing anywhere to where it'll apply more pressure could potentially damage the printhead post. So you want to make sure that the syringe is straight up and down vertical. Next you want to do is you want to place your index finger at the top of the syringe. Make sure you're still holding the syringe straight up and down, and very gently start to push. And what you're going to notice, if you look underneath the printhead, and also make sure that you're wearing safety glasses when you're completing this task. When you're looking underneath the printhead, you're going to apply a little bit more and more pressure. And what you're going to start to see is a stream start to form as you push the solution through the printhead. It may take a little while for the stream to form to push the ink through the printhead, but you'll see a full jet start to spray. I'm going to flush just a little bit more alcohol through there because it took a little bit while for the ink to flush the printhead. So I'm going to add a couple more cc's, and I'm going to flush the printhead. And you can see there's a full curtain, shower curtain forming as I'm pushing the alcohol through the printhead. And there you are. Now you want to make sure too is you want to double check the top of the printhead to make sure that any alcohol did not spill on the top of the printhead. If a little bit of alcohol does spill on top of the printhead, you want to make sure that you take a cleaning swab and absorb up any little bit of alcohol that may be on top of the printhead. And then we're going to repeat these steps for the next 7 channels. Once that step is completed, then we're going to go back over the channel and we're going to fill the syringe just with air. And we're going to push the alcohol from the printhead. So we're going to very, very gently apply air just to push the remaining alcohol that's in the printhead. And we're going to repeat that step for all 7 channels as well.